Rise and ground, folks. Guys, I just pulled up to another existing maintenance customer's house. We just left his rental property. Everything's okay with the tenant. His unit is rocking and rolling. Here, I believe we did a bunch of work. We replaced both gas furnaces, and I believe we replaced the AC on the second floor, if I'm not mistaken. But everything is rocking and rolling. We're just out here for the check and clean. I believe both units are in the basement, and both outdoor units are right near each other, so everything is in close proximity. But guys, I just got here right now. I got to go downstairs. I got to take a look at the drains, and I got to take a look at the filters. Let's go take a look. I'll see y'all when I get inside. All right, guys. I forgot we did the furnaces here too, but let me turn the light on so you can see. But the second floor AC, that was the unit that was replaced. And we got a 20-degree split here. I'm just checking my supplies. And we gotta open up the doors. And we're gonna replace those filters. I think they're both 14 by 24s, but we'll know in a second. All right, cool. And I'm gonna pour some water inside the pumps as well. All right, let's open the door. I'll be right back. All right. What are these? 1625s. All right, guys, let me go to the truck and get brand new filters. I'll be back. All right, guys, I got my new filters in, and I also poured some water inside both of the condensate pumps. Everything's copacetic. Now, let's get this party on the road. Let's close the doors up. I know both of those thermostats have a time delay. Let's wait for the time delay to kick off, and we're gonna go outside. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, we're outside. And let me turn the light off here so I can zoom out. And this is the second floor AC that was replaced, if not last year, 2 years ago. Everything is running, but I gotta clean these leaves up here. Let me get to it, guys. Let me clean these leaves out the way, and then we'll open up the electric panel. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I cleaned up as much as I could. Almost a bucket full of leaves here. Now, I'm gonna start with the second floor. I'm gonna open up the electric panels, clean everything out, check my caps, and most importantly, guys, I already got a 20-degree split, so I don't have to deal with hooking up my gauges. I'll be back. All right, guys. This was actually last year. I thought this was 2 years ago. I might be thinking of another property. But yeah, guys, this is what? It's a 16 SEER, 3-ton. Ducane unit, and we don't expect much as far as debris built up after a year, but nonetheless, we still want to check it out, make sure everything is okay. And while I got this one open, this was the unit that was already here. This is a 2021 install. Let me get my drill, let me open up that cover as well, and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll be right back. All right, guys. This is my first floor unit, and I'm not sure if I showed you guys this before. This customer did have a Generac generator there, and the first floor AC is the only one that's on the generator. The reason why I'm saying that is I actually had one of my guys come out here a couple years ago. Remember, this one was the one that was put in from 2021. I had one of my guys come out here years prior for maintenance, and what he did was he pulled the disconnect to check everything, and once he put the disconnect back in, he said that he waited like 5 minutes and he couldn't get his unit to turn on. One thing I told him is that this generator box here, this Generac, this has a separate time delay. Once you kill power, this could stop power from going to your condenser for an extended amount of time. I think he had to wait like probably 15 minutes for that thing to turn on. So guys, it's already here. It's no need to alter the timing or do anything. For the most part, like I said, the only reason he probably had to turn the power off was to check the cap. And I told him how to check the cap under a load, you know, by using a formula. But yeah, guys, always double check. If you know for sure that that unit was running and you kill power to a disconnect, make sure that disconnect for that AC unit is not on the generator, because it could take a few minutes for it to turn back on. So, but all right, guys, I'm just cleaning off what I can. But guys, I need both hands because I gotta get in between these units. Let me clean this off real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys, what I just did was I just checked the potential difference from both of my contactors. Pretty much one contactor is, this unit is only 1 year old, 2024. The other one is a 21. I knew the condition of both of these contactors were going to be in good condition, meaning no rust or any type of buildup on the coils, but I still checked across the bottom side and the top side of both contacts, and I got 0 volts, which is good. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check this capacitor, which is my first floor unit. I'm going to check that one under a load. I want to make sure that that's okay. What is this rated for? This is a 45-5. All right, guys, so let me check this under a load. First things first, get my amps. And right now, it's about 55 degrees out. It's a cloudy day, no sunshine, so I'm not expecting high amps. 5.73. All right, guys, let me check the volts. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I did the calculations, and this one is at a 44 out of a 45. And this is the first floor. So guys, what I do is I'm gonna make a note of this. If the numbers go down the next time we come out next spring, then at that point we'll make a note to recommend replacing the cap. But right now, both capacitors are still rocking and rolling. What I'm gonna do next is I gotta put the doors on. This customer has a hose spigot. I'm just gonna hose down the coils. But I'm gonna put the doors on, and I gotta go to the truck and get my garden hose. I don't think this customer has one on this side of the house. I think the garden hose is on the other side of the house. All right, guys. Hold on, do you have one in the backyard? I doubt it. Nope. All right, cool. All right, let me put the doors on and pack up, and let me get my garden hose. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, I got my boiler hose. Just gonna hit these coils. Guys, hold on. I'm gonna get some leaves off of this unit here. I'll be right back, hold on. Got these coils looking factory clean. That's what we want. Because all the leaves and everything that fell off the unit, my only concern was the pollen and the stuff I can't see sticking to these coils. And now the customer got to deal with this unit overheating once it gets to 90 degrees, and now we got to worry about coming back out here for a recall to cool these compressors down and do what I'm doing now as well to clean these coils. But all right, guys, I got to turn this hose off, and that's all there is to it, guys. This is just a double maintenance, brand new unit we put in last year, still rocking and rolling. And this was an existing system here that was put in 2021. We cleaned the filters inside. Both furnaces are brand new. We cleaned the filters inside. We tested the pumps. Everything is rocking and rolling. And out here, we checked the capacitor of the older one. We cleaned the electrical components, and this baby is rocking and rolling. But all right, guys, I gotta turn this hose off before it becomes a big puddle out here. All right, guys, I'm gonna rock out. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.